Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I'm very excited about this one and hopefully it all goes well and I will actually upload this. As you probably already saw, this vlog is going to focus on reading newly released romance books and I cannot wait, okay? I mentioned in my TBR video that I wanted to do this because there are a lot of books that recently came out that I just want to read. That's it. I'm just very excited to read them and I thought, why not do a little vlog? Here are the books that I'm going to be reading. We have yours truly. I'm going to start with this, Meet Me at the Lake by Carley Fortune. This just came out today as I'm filming this. It is May 2nd and oh wow, look at that cover. It is so beautiful. Of course, Happy Place by Emily Henry. Even though I want to read this right now, I think I'm gonna save it for last. Anyway, that's the plan. I did my nails yesterday. Nice fun blue color. That's it. That's the update. I'm gonna read and I will talk to you about the book at some point. But yes, so excited. Okay, bye. Hazel. Hello. It is now a few days later. A few? 1? 2? I don't know. I have come here to update you on yours truly because I finished it a little bit ago, like an hour ago, and I ended up switching to the audiobook because I was able to get a copy of it from my library so I could listen and play Stardew Valley at the same time. I have some thoughts, most of which are positive. Long story short, it is about two doctors. They work at the same hospital and then they run into each other, literally. They start talking a little bit. They end up in a kind of fake dating situation, which I had no idea this was gonna be a fake dating book. I was very pleasantly surprised by that because I do still love that trope. I really do. The male main character, Jacob, is literally one of the best male main characters I have read about in a very, very long time. Like, I loved him so much. I wrote a whole paragraph on my Goodreads about how much I loved him. He was everything. He was perfect. He was like this shy, introverted person. He was so sweet. He wrote letters to her. Okay, that's how they first were communicating, was through letters because they didn't have each other's numbers or anything. He journals. He has a plant room. He has a dog. He wears funny socks. He was perfect and I want him for myself. He made this book. Honestly, if he was not the main character, I would not have liked this book as much because there were some moments that I really didn't love. Like, the ending was kind of all over the place and it was just like a lot of conflict squeezed into a short amount of time. And there was like a little bit of like miscommunication and like a misunderstanding, which I just like, ugh, really made me annoyed. Overall, I did really like it and I gave it 4.25 stars, okay? Because it was like definitely a little higher than 4-star, but like it wasn't quite a 4.5. It definitely was not a 5 and it was a little bit better than a 4. Those are my thoughts on that. I think tonight I'm going to start Meet Me at the Lake, maybe, or I will wait till tomorrow. This will be my next book and I'm so excited. I really don't know what to expect because it hasn't been out for that long, so I haven't seen like anyone's review yet, so I'm very excited. I'm very curious because like I said, I don't even know what this one is about. This book is very good so far. I am on page 170. Going into this, I had no idea what it was about. I don't know why, I just like never looked it up. I think because I knew I was going to read it, so I was like, well, I don't care what it's about, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to read it anyway. And that's exactly what I did. Turns out, this is a second chance romance. I love second chance, one of my favorite tropes ever. That's great, already off to a great start. The male main character in this book, his name is Will, and he is an artiste, or at least he was. The past tense chapters, you know, that's all I gotta say. Put a hot artist in your book and I will read it. I really, really like him. I like him in the past and I like him in the present. The other main character is Fern, and she is great too. I like her. I have no complaints. Basically, the plot of this book is, like I said, second chance. Fern grew up at like this lake resort that her mother owned, and before that her grandparents owned, so it's been in the family for a long time. Her mother recently passed away, and so now she is back. She always swore she would not be the one to take over, but since her mom passed away, it is now hers, and she's back, and so is Will. He was hired to help. He's like this businessman now. Kind of stereotypical second chance romance. This seems to be a plot of a lot of them, which I am not tired of. Like, I am really, really, really enjoying this. I don't care if I've read similar stories so many times before. I eat it up every time. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. I don't think it's gonna be a 5-star. I think it's gonna be 4.5 if I were to predict. I read like all of this between yesterday and today, and I'm hoping to get another good chunk of it read tonight. I don't know, I thought I'd just update you before I finished it. I'm gonna go eat some pizza now because I am so hungry. Why do I want to give this 5 stars? I don't want to give this 5 stars. I just finished Meet Me at the Lake. I loved it. Oh man, this is so good. I don't know, I have to think about it for a little bit because I just finished it like 5 minutes ago. But I really, really liked it. Like, this was a me book. I'm gonna think on it and I'll probably update you, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. It was really good. Forgot the book. 1 second. I was redoing my bookshelves earlier today, so I put this back just to make sure there would be room for it. Anyway, let's chat about this book. I finished it yesterday. I think I filmed a really short clip like after I finished it. I've had some time to think on it, and honestly, I still stand with my 5-star rating, which is huge. I don't think I was expecting to give it 5 stars, mostly just because I have given no 5 stars this year. I think I have 2. One is a thriller and one is a young adult. No 5-star romances this year. But this, I think it's 5 stars. I think I have to give it 5 stars. I just loved it so much. I had a great time reading it. And I don't know what like the general consensus is. This book is still pretty new, so I haven't seen a lot of reviews for it. Like, I've been so picky about my 5-star books, and this just like made me so happy. Like, I really don't have anything to complain about. If I had a good time with this, then I had a good time with this, you know? This book was like perfect for me, okay? Can we just talk about how this book was barely over 300 pages and it was like the perfect length. It did not need to be longer. All wrapped up very nicely. The conflict, it wasn't like stupid. In my opinion, I thought it was fine. It didn't really last all that long. It got resolved nicely. The reasonings behind it were fine to me. And I feel like, oh, Hazel. She's snoring up a storm back there. Wake up. I'm so sorry. It kept my attention the whole time. It was great. It was great. It gave me like all the feels. Didn't cry, but it was like a little bit, you know, there was a tear at one point. Really like Carly Fortune's writing, and I will be I will be waiting for her next book because 2 for 2, both 5 stars. If she keeps it up, she's gonna rise up to the top to my favorite authors list. I just love these summer books. I really think my reading is just the best in the summer, and when I read books that fit that mood, it's great. So that's that. What a good video we have so far. Hopefully we can keep it up. Next up on the list, last but not least, I will be reading Happy Place, which is right there, but I will get to that in a little bit. I just wanted to update you after I sat with my thoughts on this for a while. Give it up for my first 5-star romance of the year. That's huge. Well. I think today is the day. I was gonna start this morning. I did my whole little like, hi, I'm reading it clip, but I didn't because I got distracted. I've spent like all morning doing some editing for this here video that you are watching right now. I've been staring at the screen for a very long time, so I thought now would be a nice time to go sit outside. It is nice and sunny, so I thought I would go sit outside for a little bit and start Happy Place, the last book that I will be reading for this vlog. I don't know, I'm really excited. Obviously, I'm gonna take this dust jacket off. When was the last time I read a hardcover? I genuinely don't remember. Look at the duck. Are you kidding me? That's so cute. Let's go start this. Hi. It's been a few days, so I thought I would give you just a little update on, there we go, Happy Place. It's not much of an update because as you can see, I have barely started this. I'm on page 42. I haven't even made it to 50 pages yet. I didn't realize that this was a second chance, and so I'm very excited about that. I'm getting good vibes from this book already. We have the past and present timeline chapters, and I think it's gonna be like a little bit of fake dating because the whole premise of this book is that these two characters were together for a very long time. They share like this big group of mutual friends, and every summer they take a vacation at one of the friends' family lake house. Lake house? Is it a lake house? Beach house? Lake house? I don't really know, one or the other. I'm sorry, it's very early. It's not even. Why did I just say like it's like 7 in the morning? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, but I'm very tired. I stayed up quite late last night. I tried to read more of this, but I was like laying in bed with this stupid hardcover and I was like, what was I saying? I was trying to explain the plot of this book, right? So these two characters, they've been together for a while, except they recently broke up, but they haven't told their friends. And so they're on this trip and all their friends think that they're still engaged, but they're not. So I'm guessing that they're gonna like pretend to be together to kind of like keep the peace. I don't know, very interesting plot. I had no idea going into it because I have avoided seeing anything about this. I'm gonna continue reading it when I'm more awake and can actually like comprehend what I'm reading. So far the writing is great. I have already underlined a lot of things because Emily Henry's writing is just so good. I just love the way she says things. Cheeky little Taylor Swift reference right there. I see you, Emily Henry. It's Thursday now. This weekend the goal is to finish this and I will update you at some point. I love annotating cute lines and moments like this, but you know what I love even more? Things like this. The Trader Joe's name drop. Even better, I'd say. I was just sitting outside reading my book, listening to the birds, and it was quite lovely. Very nice and sunny Sunday. And so I've been sitting outside making decent progress on this. 220 pages into Happy Place. Thought I would give a little update before I started getting closer to the end. So far, I am really liking it. It's definitely taken me a bit longer to read than the other two books. I mean, you all probably know. Writing is very good, and it's something that you just want to like take your time with. But yeah, it's really good. It was kind of slow in the beginning, but now we've gotten to the point of the second chance romance where things are happening again. Things are getting complicated and a little bit messy, and I'm really liking it. It's definitely starting to pick up. I have been underlining and highlighting so many things. It's good. I'm liking it. The writing is excellent. I am enjoying the characters. I have this much left. I'm gonna really try to finish this today. The drama is starting to unfold. So about an hour ago, I finished Happy Place, and it was so good. And it was a lot different than I was expecting, but it really hit. Yeah, it was great. I gave it 5 stars. Genuinely made my chest ache. It was so much more than just a romance. It had lots of themes about love and friendship. Towards the end of the book, it just had this like kind of sad feeling to it. Like there's a lot of talk about the ending of things and things changing and people people growing apart and moving on and new beginnings, and that, like I said, it just hit. It really hit for me. I cried. There were tears, but yeah, it was really good, and I just wanted to quickly let you know that I finished it and that I give it 5 stars. Okay, let's do a quick little recap of everything that I read, super quick, because obviously you just watched it all, but let me get the books. So first off, of course, we read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and I gave this 4.25 stars. Very picky, but it just is what feels right. And then I read Meet Me at the Lake, and this was 5 stars. I loved it. Since it's been like 2 weeks since this has come out, I've started seeing other reviews, and it seems like I am in the vast minority. I don't know. I don't really care. I thought it was great. And then finally, I read Happy Place, which is, of course, another 5 star, which is crazy. 2 5 stars in a row. That's wild. Those were my new releases. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of these just like random little reading vlogs, let me know, because I enjoyed filming it. If you watched this whole thing, thank you so very much. You're too kind. Until next time, goodbye.